Logan, why do we enjoy watching scary movies?
Well, some guys have the letters P, H, and D after their name. And they're very specific about the order of those letters for some reason.
This PhD guys say that watching them suppresses our natural urge to act violently.
I say we're just adrenaline junkies.
Well, some other guys say with those letters that they make us behave aggressively and have a study to prove it.
Even though the study was only once on a group of high school kids, and after watching a scary movie, had a person be rude to them and asked how they should be treated.
Those who did watch it gave more aggressive answers.
Maybe they just had a biology test the next day or something. Whatever their reason, scary movies were not the cause.
This Halloween, find a good 1980s horror movie, get some gummy worms, and ignore the rings at your door for candy. Don't forget to dress up.
If you love local ghost stories, we have a few for you guys.
The ghost of Dr. Joseph Lowry is said to haunt the library where his house once stood. He died in 1933 of a stroke. Rumors spread that his heirs had murdered him. The undertaker was still mad at the doctor for not paying for the custom-made coffin that was ordered for Lowry's wife 2 years earlier. So, as an act of revenge, the undertaker broke the doctor's legs and folded them up to help him fit into the coffin. The lid still wouldn't close, so the undertaker cut open Lowry, scooped out his organs, sewed him up, and buried the organs elsewhere. Authorities later wanted to check Dr. Lowry for poison, but were unable to do so when they discovered that his insides were gone. Lowry's ghost haunts the library, looking for his lost body parts. He's also seen walking with his mother, who broke her neck from being thrown from her carriage in Woodland Cemetery.
There are 2 above-ground coffins in the cemetery. Late at night, one of the coffins has been spotted open, and a strange man is seen walking around. By morning, the coffin is closed.
Another ghost is that of the ballerina, who is entombed in one of the mausoleums. The picture of her on the mausoleum is said to bleed on certain nights from where she was shot. She is seen dancing outside the mausoleum on nights with a full moon. The descendants of the ballerina state that she was killed in a car accident in Illinois, not by gunshot wounds.
I've been watching a few scary movies lately. I have come up with a few safety tips for all you couples out there.
When it appears that you have killed a person, never check to see if it's really dead.
Do not search the basement, especially if the power's gone out.
If your children speak to you in Latin or any other language that they shouldn't know, you might want to shoot them immediately. It will save you a lot of grief in the long run.
If you find a town which looks deserted, there's probably a good reason for it.
Always. If you're running from a monster, expect to trip or fall down at least maybe twice, but more if you're a female.
Also, despite the fact you are running and the monster is stumbling, it is still moving faster than you.
Stay away from certain geographical locations like Amityville, Elm Street, Transylvania, any place in Texas where chainsaws are sold, the Bermuda Triangle, or any small town in Maine.
If your car runs out of gas at night, do not go looking for a phone in a deserted looking house. If you think it is strange that you ran out of gas because you thought you had a full tank, shoot yourself instead. You are going to die anyway, and most likely be eaten.
Yeah. If you find that your house is built upon a cemetery, now is a good time to go live with the in-laws.
And remember, when investigating a noise downstairs, carry a flashlight, not a candle.
So Jacob, what is your favorite scary movie?
Probably Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because it's so predictable on how they get killed.
I agree. So Anthony, what is your favorite scary movie?
My favorite scary movie is Rubber.
Rubber. I like that.
Dylan, what's your favorite scary movie? The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
First place.
So Karen, what is your favorite scary movie?
All the Halloweens.
Scary.
I know.
So Garrett, what is your favorite scary movie?
It's not really scary, but it's got to be Scary Movie 3.
We've received that answer before.
So, Mr. Thomas, what is your favorite scary movie?
Well, I love all of the great 1950s cheesy sci-fi movies, but in terms of a real scary movie, probably the original Exorcist. When it first came out, you know, I was a younger lad at the time, and it was very, very disturbing. Of course, now you look back on it, it's somewhat comical, but still probably in the long run, that's my all-time favorite.
I very much agree.
That's a good answer.
So, Mrs. Price, what is your favorite scary movie?
Well, I'm not sure that I have a favorite, but I do remember that when I was in college, we drove from Athens to Columbus to see The Exorcist. The special effects today, by today's standards, would be hokey, but back then it was the best we had seen, and it was really scary. I didn't sleep for a month because I was afraid I was going to get possessed.
That is terrifying.
Oh, wait a minute.
Rich, what's your favorite scary movie?
My favorite scary movie would have to be Halloween 2.
2, I like that.
So, Mrs. Price, what is your favorite scary movie?
My favorite scary movie is The Orphanage. It's in Spanish, but you can read the subtitles, and it's awesome.
Muy caliente. So, Vance, what is your favorite scary movie?
Well, my favorite scary movie would have to be The Woman in Black.
Very dark.
Ariana, what is your favorite scary movie?
Scary movie 3?
There it is.
So, Tyler, what is your favorite scary movie?
Well, it's hard to choose because I love all the horror movies, but I'd have to probably go with The Exorcist.
That's nice to know.
So what's your favorite scary movie?
Well, it would be one the scary movie. It's not scary at some points, but it's mostly hilarious. So, but it's called Scary Movie, so I guess it counts in Random Skull.
Can't seem to find one of my favorite shirts.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It's very upsetting.
What did it look like?
It bears the likeness of Perry the Platypus.
Can you describe the material it's made of?
What's that have to do with anything? You know what? I'll be watching you guys, and I'll be back.
Alright, will do.
Do you think he'd be upset?
Not unless he finds out.
Thief!
What are you gonna do about it, punk?
We'll settle this the way honorable men have settled it for centuries.
With what?
Fly swatters. This means war.
Dude, can I just give you back your shirt?
This is personal! Victory! What happened?